Everyone, how's it going? It's Yanni, Giannaros, CEO and co-founder of Wyre. I'm so stoked to be here at NFTCON and kind of give everyone a glimpse about what we've been doing over the past couple months here and what our progression has been in kind of the NFT space over the past year. For those that don't know, we've been in business since 2012. So 8 out of the 12 years that crypto has been around, Wyre has been building incredible products. And what you see today in our offering is kind of a result of like us trying a lot of different things over the years and really trying to really realizing that it's quite difficult to actually build a crypto business in this kind of climate. So what we do today is we provide developers with tools and APIs to allow them to build really compliant APIs and really interact with the fiat world. And how we do that is twofold. One is we have a checkout. It's a really popular fiat to crypto gateway. It's an on-ramp for many companies like MetaMask, Rarible, Argent, Exodus, BRD, and thousands of more in this ecosystem. And what we do is something really simple. We convert a fiat payment into crypto and deposit directly into the application. It allows the platforms that are using checkout it allows them not to have any interaction with the fiat world and takes all the complexities around really building this sort of offering out and making it super easy for people to on-ramp. The second thing that we do in kind of our bread and butter of our business, and I'm going to dive into this a little bit more, is kind of our entire white label API infrastructure. We enable developers to really build Coinbase-like applications in a matter of hours. So, and when you kind of peek under the hood of a Coinbase and what it actually takes to build one of those sorts of platforms, there's a lot in store, right? You need to figure out ways of onboarding millions of users in the platform. You need to make sure that they have really good security controls and actually custodying the funds, and you need to make sure that you can actually send money and find liquidity sources to actually transfer value really fast, efficiently at a low cost. So what our APIs do is really quite effectively do that what I just described, onboard millions of users, custody funds, and then interact with payment methods and being able to transfer money using both fiat and crypto. They're really flexible and very extensible. And they're very, we enable developers to really build awesome use cases like crypto applications, like crypto remittance apps and e-wallets and dApps and et cetera. So very fascinating. We're super stoked about some of the use cases that are being brought to life with kind of using our APIs, and we think that they're kind of like the way forward in enabling developers to bring billions of people into this ecosystem. And over the past couple of years, just being in business, we've on-ramped over 5 million people into the space, and we processed close to $6 billion in processing volume. We've helped companies like MetaMask, Rarible, Nifty's Tops, BRD, and thousands of more really bring users into these platforms, start interacting with those platforms. Today, what I'm really, really excited about that's really relevant to this kind of conference is that just last week, we released a whole new suite of tools that kind of take an NFT marketplace that looks like this into something that looks like this, right? So from ideation to actually full-fledged NFT marketplace, right? And we kind of realized the reason why we released these tools, which I'm going to go in a couple seconds of what those actually are, is we realized that 2% of all US users have purchased NFTs. There's brands that are significantly considering NFTs as a marketing strategy. This stuff is here to stay, and it's an incredible use case to bring billions and billions of people into this ecosystem. And when we think about Wyre and what we do in this ecosystem is we provide tools to developers to really bring these kind of use cases to life. So we're really excited about the work that the whole NFT ecosystem is providing, but also the work that we're doing in sort of space. So what does this exactly mean? So we provide infrastructure for developers, from brands and developers to really build out end-to-end solutions for NFT marketplaces. So when you're thinking about an NFT marketplace, there's a lot in store, right? You're thinking about, hey, how do I pay out my sellers? And have global payment infrastructure to actually pay out my sellers. How do I think about custodying my NFTs? Do I want to go decentralized and build a decentralized wallet and people OAuth in, or do I want to create a custody solution that's compliant that allows me to have more flexibility over the NFTs? How do we think about payment strategy? So accepting funds from the US and globally, and using a wide variety of payment methods. How do we make sure that the NFTs that we have on board are fully compliant and making sure that we're adhering to local rules and regulations? And how do we support multi-currencies where NFTs are inherently global, right? In everything that you do in kind of this sort of ecosystem needs to be thought to in that kind of like multi-currency global sense. And then lastly is like, how do you support different revenue channels, right? So I'm having like a complex revenue split where affiliates take a percentage of fees. There's revenue splits going out to different partners. What you need is a fully white labeled, flexible and compliant infrastructure. And Wyre's APIs that we released last week are exactly that. We are the only set of APIs in this ecosystem that allows you to think about all these challenging things that when thinking about kind of building out NFT marketplace. And we're really excited about the work that we're doing here and really thankful that I had the opportunity to kind of explain a little bit about this sort of stuff. So once again, thank you so much for having us. I'm Yanni Giannaros. You can find us on Twitter at SendWire, or you can reach out to us on our website, or you can find me as well on Twitter at Yanni Giannaros. So I really appreciate everyone's time and thank you so much for having us.